The Kiowa Nation, a small but proud people, exists today predominantly in the state of Oklahoma, where the reservation is. But Kiowa people have been across the entire nation and have shared their culture with others, so it will not cease to exist. One of the most important things of this culture involves an instrument called the gourd. It's really simply a gourd rattle. The story goes that Red Wolf taught the people how to make this rattle, how to sing the first songs that went with it, and how to be good people. The rattle is made from a bottle gourd, a small one, and a stick, and is usually beaded, this one beaded in the fashion of the peyote beading with cut crystal beads, braided on the one end, feathered and horsehair on the other end. In addition to the rattle, a gourd dancer also carries a fan, usually which matches. Mine comes fairly close. They're held together. You can tell for certain that it's a gourd dancer by the regalia of the Piah Society. A bandolier marking the society member, and a sash worn around the waist, dropping to the right side through the sash. In the oldest of days, when a Kiowa warrior of this society would pin himself to the ground with his lance, that is where he would stand, and he would not leave there, would not release himself from the bond he had made until he died, or until another member of the society released him from that bond. The gourd dance among the Kiowa is a veteran's dance. It's a dance that's used to honor those who have served our country, served to protect all of us. Since the Second World War, it's been used to honor those in the Air Force, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, and Army. The dance is quite simple. Feet come up and down. For the loud parts on the drum beats, or feet move separately, double step, double step. The gourd dance is an honor dance. It is supposed to be danced by members of the Gourd clan, or members who are veterans of the United States are always welcome to dance with the gourd dancers. The gourd, filled with seeds, this one's actually filled with little yellow beads, filled with seeds in the old days, has been replaced by a number of other things. This is probably my favorite one for the sound, and I'm not sure you can see what it's made out of. But if you see on the top, there's an S carved into it. Yes, this is a military salt shaker. And you can see why I'm so fond of this gentle, quiet, bright, happy sound. I also have one that my friends no longer let me dance with. It's a bright red one made out of a beanie weenie can that is just way too loud. The gourd rattle, in all of its varieties, belongs to the Native Americans of the Southern Plains. An unusual version of flute is found among the tribes in North America, called often siontanka, its Lakota name. It is a flute which has an external fipple. The air comes in through here, is stopped in the middle, forced up through this small device called a fetish, and against the open part whereon the keys are laid. probably noticed that I did not raise this finger, giving me basically 5 notes, the 5 notes of a pentatonic scale. The instrument used to only have 5 holes. Western Europeans came along and said, no, it needs 1 more hole in it, and people drilled that extra hole, but they leave their finger over it because it throws the tuning off.